Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. Alright, next up we've got a fight that feels like it was booked by someone who hates cardio and loves chaos. Dan Hooker versus Benoit Saint-Denis. Let's talk. Dan the Hangman Hooker, coming in a plus 250 with a record of 24-13. Dan Hooker is one of those fighters who has been in so many wars that the UFC should just issue him a punch card. 10 fights and the next CT scan is free. But jokes aside, Hooker is still a very real problem for anyone who assumes he's washed. Striking-wise, this is a legit kickboxer. Nasty body kicks, sharp knees, clean straight punches, and when he gets his rhythm going, he's dangerous at range. The bodywork has always been his calling card. He'll happily invest downstairs while you're worrying about your head. The thing with Hooker, though, is the heart. He doesn't fold. He doesn't panic. He'll eat shots that would make other guys rethink their life choices and keep walking forward like it's part of the plan. His cardio has held up in absolute hell fights, and mentally, he's one of the tougher outs in the division. He's also smarter than people give him credit for. Hooker can make mid-fight adjustments, slow things down, and change looks when something isn't working. And if you shoot sloppy, that guillotine is always there lurking like a bad Yelp review. But there are cracks. He keeps his hands low and trusts his chin way too much, which works great until it doesn't. In close-range boxing exchanges, he can get beaten to the punch. And while his takedown defense is solid, once he's grounded by elite grapplers, he can be held down longer than he'd like. At this point in his career, consistency is the issue. He's still dangerous, just not always able to stop momentum once it starts swinging against him. Benoit, God of War, Saint-Denis, coming in a 300 favorite with a record of 16-3. Benoit Saint-Denis fights like every round is timed with a grenade. Former special forces, endless pressure, and zero interest in pacing himself like a normal human being. The grappling is the foundation. He averages over 4 takedowns per fight, and once he gets you down, it's miserable. Heavy top pressure, body triangles, suffocating control, and a relentless hunt for the neck. If he gets your back, you're basically negotiating how long you want to suffer. What makes him scary is that the pressure never stops. He marches forward, eats shots if he has to, and forces you into exchanges until something breaks. And lately the striking has caught up. That left hand has real power, the body kicks are nasty, and everything he throws is designed to back you up so he can grapple. He's also absurdly durable. The man will get hit, nod at you like, "Nice one," and then immediately try to take your soul. But that aggression cuts both ways. He absorbs a lot of strikes because defense is optional in the Church of Violence. Against clean counter-strikers, he can be touched, and his takedowns aren't always subtle. If someone reads them early, he can get stuffed or punished on the entry. There's also the question of pacing. He goes hard early, and if someone survives that storm and keeps him honest, things can get interesting. So, who wins? If Hooker wins, it's because he survives the early chaos, punishes the entries, and forces Saint-Denis to pay for every mistake. Body work, knees, counters, and making Benoit work harder than he wants to for every takedown. If Saint-Denis wins, it's because he does what he always does. Pressure, takedowns, grind, drown. Push Hooker to the fence, get him down, and turn this into a miserable grappling fight where toughness alone isn't enough. This is experience versus momentum. Survival versus suffocation. Official pick, Benoit Saint-Denis. I'm rolling with the favorite here. Saint-Denis' pressure, grappling, and relentless pace are a brutal matchup for Hooker at this stage. While Hooker is absolutely tough enough to make this uncomfortable early, I think Benoit eventually forces the fight to the mat and starts chaining control into submissions. Hooker's durability keeps him alive for a bit, but Saint-Denis' ability to weaponize pressure and exhaustion feels like too much over 3 rounds. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.